Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. My name is Gabrielle Delaney, and I'm the ASB president. ASL 4 signers, please take your places. Please rise for the national anthem performed by our Woodcreek senior, Rob Walker. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Miss Sue Ann Bell. Students, please have a seat. I know you've been waiting. Thank you, Gabrielle Delaney, Rob Walker, and our ASL 4 class signers, Lauren Sievert,
Caitlin Alheim, Liberty Zamudia, Annalise Stemler, Annie Mason, Erin Moe, Olivia Soto, Megan Thornton, Nehemiah Wamala, and Mace Corbridge. Awesome job. Good evening, and welcome to Woodcreek's 29th commencement ceremony. My name is Sue Ann Bell, and I'm beyond excited and honored to celebrate the class of 2025 with you all tonight. Please help me welcome our distinguished guests from the Roseville Joint Union High School District. Board of Trustee Clerk, Mrs. Tiffany Coleman. Executive Director, Special Services, Mr. Craig Garabedian. Assistant Superintendent, Education Services, Dr. Tu Caros. I truly believe I have the best job in the world, serving as the principal of Woodcreek High School. Every single day, I have the privilege of stepping onto this campus surrounded by an exceptional student body, a passionate, dedicated staff, and an incredibly supportive community of parents and families. We are also fortunate to be part of the Timberwolf family. The class of 2025, as graduates, you will be part of this great community for the rest of your lives. Let's now talk about our graduates, who we are here to celebrate. Take a moment, families, and picture your student on their very first day of school. Maybe it was kindergarten, it might have been preschool. Tiny backpacks, nervous smiles, perhaps a teary goodbye at the door. They might have even been clinging to your leg. And now look at them. Sitting in front of us today are confident, capable, thoughtful young adults. How do we even begin to put into words the pride we feel with how far they've come? The years have flown by, but in that time they've grown, not just in knowledge, but in character, resilience, compassion, and spirit. And they have also grown in creativity. Last Monday, our trees were gifted with toilet paper. Tuesday, well, nothing happened because you forgot to show up to school. Wednesday was a very well-coordinated water fight. Mr. Padilla and I were soaked, but we got you back. You know who you are. Thursday was it was the tailgate breakfast cookout, which was great. And Friday, well, let's just say spending the night at the principal's house is never a good idea. So glad that didn't work out. Well played, senior pranks. Your creativity and your boldness will do you well in life. Class of 2025, you are the first group since the graduating class of 2019 to complete all 4 years of high school without the disruption of the pandemic. Throughout your 4 years, you have been physically present and grounded with purpose. And what I've noticed most about your class goes beyond academics or accomplishments. What stands out, what will always stand out, is how personable you all are, how genuinely kind you are. Not a day goes by that I don't hear, "Hi, Mrs. Bell," or "How's your day going, Mrs. Bell?" And I can't tell you how much that means. In a world that can sometimes feel disconnected these days, your class has led with connection. And now as you prepare to step into the next chapter, you carry with you not just the knowledge from textbooks, but the lessons and experience learned in hallways, classrooms, and at lunch tables. You carry friendships, memories, challenges overcome, and the belief earned through experience that you can and will meet the moment, whatever it may be. You are ready, and we're so proud. I could go on and on about how amazing this class is sitting in front of us, but let me just highlight a few of the accomplishments of these seniors. Feta, where are you, Feta? Feta has been the heart of Woodcreek. He has left our school brighter, kinder, and happier. Emily Connors had a relative attend Woodcreek every single year since Woodcreek was opened in 1994. She is the final graduate in this Woodcreek legacy. Brysa Ruiz broke the all-time win record as a pitcher in the Woodcreek baseball program. Ellie Kano designed a pair of shoes that is getting sampled for potential production with UNTD United Footwear. William Sanders slayed as Damien in musical theater's Mean Girls. As an amazing ballet and contemporary dancer, he was awarded first place in the Youth American Grand Prix dance competition. Isabella Sarmiento has been a leader in our choir program, running all choral operations. She's been a large factor in our choir receiving superiors at the Golden Empire Music Festival. Amina Smodi has had huge success in speech and debate, making it to the stage at the state championships. In art, Jamie Nassif and Caitlin Cato were both scholarship award winners in the Rockland Fine Arts Student Art Show. In Link Crew, Faye Lopez was the first ever recipient of our Joe Rudin Starfish Leadership Award for her support with our freshmen. Caden and Tegan Hayward are two outstanding future business leaders who have completed multiple CTE programs, interned with the City of Roseville, and successfully created and pitched a business concept to industry professionals through Venture Labs. And this is exciting. 34 of our seniors have been part of Nature Center this year, teaching over 3,500 elementary students, which includes captains who led the shows were Laura Lee Dano, Elia Duran, Emma Wallen, Isabella Sarmiento, Braden Walker, Matt Golson, Jack Woods, Willie Sanders, Brianna Swabata, Sam Sundi, and Ariana McCall. Also, their snake wranglers, that's kind of scary, were Sophia Brown and Abby McKinney. And trail leaders were Leah Driscoll, Jaden Sheldon, Abby Cruz, Haley Gullickson, Quinn Harvey, and Marius Lupu. Smart and goofy docents were Jessica Riley and Faye Lopez. And finally, the turtle teaching docents were Spencer Worley and Maddie Volkert. In boys water polo, Gabe Larson and Cooper Swain combined to lead the team in scoring, kickouts, draws, assists, and height. The amazingly talented quarterback Izzy Devereux led our first ever girls flag football team to back-to-back section championship games, and she earned recognition as the Sacramento All-Metro Offensive Player of the Year. Boys basketball qualified for NorCals and went on an impressive 24-8 overall lead, led by seniors Will Munoz, Will Denny, Peter Yanis, and Chase Yukawa. Girls golf team won the first section title in school history, led by seniors Natalie Ang, Alyssa Raboyne, Coral Mathis, and Abby Saunders. In boys volleyball, Brody Krupp won league MVP, 4 league championships, a section championship, a NorCal championship. And Quinn Harvey was one of those types of student athletes that you want on your team. He is reliable, coachable, and supportive of his teammates. In girls volleyball, Taylor Rice won league MVP and has a positive attitude on and off the court, while Sienna Riddell was one of the hardest working student athletes, putting in 110% on the court. In yearbook, Mika James and Sienna Riddell again were able to achieve another award-winning Lycos publication while making every single publisher deadline. And Haley Gullickson won top marks for her photography portfolio at the Jostens National Yearbook Workshop. Mikey Mills took first place in the 50 free at the CIF State Paris Swim Meet. It's awesome. This weekend, David Winston is headed to the track state competition to compete in the 800. I think he might be leaving tonight. And finally, athletics had another great year led by this class. Boys cross country, girls golf, girls tennis, boys soccer, baseball, and softball all won Capital Valley Conference championships. Boys soccer, boys tennis, and flag football all made it to the Sac Joaquin section championship game. It's pretty amazing. These are just a few examples of the accomplishments of this class. All of these seniors have done great things and will continue to make us proud. And just as a summary of the class of 2025, here's what this senior class will be doing next year. 51% are going to California community colleges for free. 11% are going to out-of-state colleges. 10% are going to CSUs. 9% are going to UCs. 5% are going straight to the work full-time. And 4% are going to California private college universities. And notable facts, we have students going to college in 22 different states. 11 students are going to technical vocational schools, and 8 students are enlisted in the military, 2 Army, 4 Coast Guard, and 2 Marines. Seniors, shortly you'll be walking across the stage, and as graduates of Woodcreek High School, you are prepared to take on new responsibilities and shape your future. Your families, the Woodcreek staff, and your peers know that each of you will make a difference in our world, all in your own unique ways. You have a strong foundation to continue your journey. Find your purpose, follow your passion. We look forward to seeing what you will accomplish this year and in the future. Let's give a huge round of applause for the class of 2025. And now warming up, I'd like to introduce Olivia Sparks, Cody Jungjaran, Melina Fuentes Martinez, Icon Califat, and Apollo Stavalo singing Where'd All the Time Go? Thank you, Olivia, Cody, Melina, Icon, and Apollo. Can I please have our salutatorians come to the stage? I am now excited to introduce one of this year's salutatorians, Devin Pringle.
Good evening, staff, family, friends, and class of 2025. I'm honored to stand before you as one of this year's salutatorians. Throughout high school, I'm sure we've all faced challenges we weren't prepared for. Maybe it was navigating a pandemic when we first came to the school, pushing through grueling exams, or just making it through the tough days. Nevertheless, we stand here ready to graduate as a testament to our perseverance. Personally, I've had my fair share of last-minute scrambles. Maybe I procrastinated a bit or a lot, but somehow even at 1 a.m., running on willpower and bad decisions, I'd lock in and get it done. Because when we're up against a wall, we don't fold. We push through. That's what perseverance looks like. It's not perfect, but it's showing up again and again. And I know I'm not alone in that. Each of us has our own version of the story. So if high school has taught us anything, it's that we're stronger than we think. We are resilient. To the parents, families, and staff who supported us through it all, thank you. Your steady presence has made it possible for us to keep going when it was hardest. I would personally like to thank my parents for their unconditional love and support. My success would not be possible without them. I would also like to thank my teammates for always pushing me to be my best, especially Gianni Pesh. So now, as we step into the future, whether you're headed to college, joining the military, entering the workforce, or taking another path, my message to you is this: don't fear adversity, meet it with confidence. Because if high school has taught us anything, it's that we're more capable than we think. And that means we're ready. Thank you.
Thank you, Devin. I'm now excited to introduce our next salutatorian, David Winston.
Good evening, students, families, teachers, and honored guests. Today marks the end of one chapter and the thrilling beginning of another. As we gather here today to celebrate the class of 2025, we are not just celebrating grades, diplomas, or awards. We are celebrating our growth, resilience, and newfound inspiration as we transition into the future. We will all experience great change in the coming years as we search for our place in the world. No matter the life you choose, always trying to find passion in what you do. I have found passion in running, specifically being a part of the team. Through these last 4 years, I've trained and competed beside my closest friends. Through the ups and downs, we have supported one another and are directly responsible for each other's success. The greatest honor that I have achieved was the privilege to run a state with my team. Seeing the work they put in and to see the results was more fulfilling than my own race. I know that many of us will continue running even after high school, as it gives us a goal to chase. To those that were a part of my team and part of my life, thank you. I would also like to thank those outside of running, my family, my mentors, my teachers, and many of my friends who do not run and wonder why someone would ever do that to themselves. You have brought meaning and purpose outside my sport. You are the reason I get out of bed every morning, even when I don't want to. No words can describe how thankful I am to you all. To the class of 2025, congratulations. It is your turn to make a difference. Show the world who you truly are. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, David. And now I'd like to introduce our last salutatorian, Danica Tran.
Thank you, Ms. Bell, and good evening. First off, I would like to say a big thank you to my parents and my older sister for supporting me through these past 4 years and throughout my entire life. You're all my role models, and I truly could not be the person I am today without you, and I love you guys so much. I'd also like to thank all of Woodcreek's teachers and staff for everything that they do for their students. They put so much work into helping facilitate an environment for Woodcreek students to learn and grow. Today marks the end of high school and a celebration for the achievements that we've had along the way, but it's also a new beginning. Tomorrow, the door opens to the rest of our lives and infinite possibilities. I'm confident that every single person walking across the stage tonight can achieve anything that they put their minds to. You can overcome every single challenge and form of adversity that you might face in the future and come out on top as a different and better person. Now, relative to most of the graduates tonight, I'm new to Roseville. I moved to Roseville right before my freshman year. And I had to start over from a new beginning. And I thought that this would stop me from moving forward and continuing to develop as a student and a person. But what I didn't account for was being able to meet a group of the most wonderful, amazing people that I've ever met, who motivate me to be the best person that I can be. So thank you all for being those people. No matter where you're headed next year, I believe that you'll end up right where you need to be. So to the class of 2025, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Danica. And now I'd like to introduce Leah Calderon Solano, Quinn Feely, James Tobacco, Icon Califat, Jocelyn Jackson, Brody Woodward, Ben Tanhoko, Andrew January, and Shannon Efferson singing I Want to Take You Higher. Wow, that was awesome. Thank you, Leah, Quinn, James, Icon, Jocelyn, Brody, Ben, Andrew, and Shannon. You guys are amazing. Can I please have our valedictorians come to the stage? It's your time.
Next year, there's two. These years they're taking 3 or 4.
And now I'm excited to introduce our first valedictorian, Sandon Marusa Bitana.
Good evening, everyone. Staff, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. Thank you for your attendance here today. First of all, I would like to extend my thanks towards my parents, brother, grandparents, my amazing teachers, my close friends, as well as each and every one of my classmates, as without them, I would not be standing here today. With that being said, this is the end of a chapter that I'm sure most of us will miss, regardless of the challenges, if not because of the challenges that we have all faced along the way. There aren't many words that can express how much this journey will mean in reflection to the rest of our lives. We have all shown up each day and grown as people, as individuals and as characters. We have found who we each are, and if we haven't, then we sure have stepped closer to finding out. We all have different limits, and we have spent our lives here finding out how to go past those limits, as well as finding out how to help others go past theirs. We have learned compassion, empathy, self-worth, confidence, and other pivotal skills that we will maintain, if not expand upon in our futures. In short, our time here serves as a reminder to us of our ability to grow, adapt, learn, and to survive. No matter the circumstances, we are able to move forward and pursue our dreams. As we move forward, let's remember this moment, not just as a goodbye, but as a promise. A promise to keep learning, to stay curious, and to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025, we made it.
Thank you, Sandon. And now I'm excited to introduce our final valedictorian, Riley Alves.
How you doing, class of 2025? I can't hear you. You can do better than that. Now, I've been told the best way to predict the future is to go out and create it. I'm so honored to be a part of this outstanding group of students who will one day, no doubt, change the world. It's hard to believe that we're all here graduating already, preparing to close this chapter of our lives. I feel like it was just yesterday that I was trying to beat a bunch of you in the tetherball tournament in elementary school, or participating in one of the countless dance trends we created, like the floss and dabbing. Through the thick of it, we forged ahead, discovering ourselves along the way, and now we're all just moments away from being crowned. Now, I want to give a moment to give a huge round of applause to all the faculty, teachers, and staff who made these last 4 years possible. We truly appreciate everything you've done to make our high school experience so incredible. Next, I want to thank all my classmates, especially my friends, for making these past years so memorable. All the laughs, even if some of them were at me, were so much fun, and I'm so glad I got to spend them all with you. Lastly, I want to thank my amazing family, my mom, pops, and sister. Thank you for believing in me, guiding me, and picking me up whenever I doubted myself. I wouldn't be here without you. Now, my dad loves his quotes, and he especially loves quoting himself. One of my favorite things he always told me is, it's not what you say, it's how you make people feel. And so if I can leave you with one thing today, it's to be proud. Proud of all the achievements and steps you took to be here today. Be grateful. Grateful for all those who have helped you along your journey and have positively influenced your life. And be excited. Excited for the successful future that lies ahead and all the accomplishments you're going to receive. I love y'all, class of 2025. Riley, signing off.
Thank you, Riley. Now, I have the distinct honor of inviting one of your favorite members of the Woodcreek teaching staff to the microphone for the faculty address. Please welcome Mr. John Johnson.
Graduates, it's an honor to have been chosen by you to speak to you this evening. This is a momentous occasion. You get to celebrate 4 years of hard work, and you made it. I get to graduate with you tonight. It only took me 30 years. Each of you has a bright future ahead of you. Whether you're going into the military, whether you're going to trade or technical school, going to college, going to the workforce, as long as you apply yourselves to the tasks ahead. I would like to focus on two things I really care about tonight. The first is economics, which should come as no surprise to many of you. Specifically, I want to talk about supply and demand. I know. Supply and demand is everywhere, though. It applies to all areas of your life. The tickets for graduation were in high demand, but the supply was low. You probably could have sold some on eBay and made some money. I believe there is something important that is in high demand, but the supply is low, which is the second thing I care about. Making a difference in this world. That's one of the reasons why I became a teacher. You will need to have a job and earn money to live and enjoy life. But what are you going to do to make a difference in this world? Many of you have been involved in service projects here at Woodcreek, both inside school and outside of school. I want to challenge you to continue those. And if you haven't begun to get involved, I want to challenge you to start. Fight against the trend of selfishness and narcissism that seems to be plaguing our world. There is a high demand for those who serve and help others, but the supply of people willing to do that work is low. The opportunities to help others are endless and don't require a lot of money or a big commitment of time. You can tutor underprivileged kids at your local school. You can work with the homeless and try to help them get back on their feet. You can visit the elderly and the shut-ins, or you can just look at the needs in your neighborhood and try to meet those. You could go as far as going to Kenya with me to help moms who are affected with HIV and their kids. The world wants you to believe that acquiring possessions, wealth, and fame is fulfilling. Those things fade and rust. But if you want to be involved in something that makes a difference and can change an individual or a family's future, give of yourself and supply the things that are in high demand. Compassion, kindness, selfishness, unselfishness, and generosity. These are always in high demand in our world. And so I want you to be suppliers of those goods and services. May God bless the class of 2025 with hearts that feel and eyes that see the needs around you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson, and we wish you the best in your retirement. All right, it's the time now. It's time to announce our graduates and award their diplomas. Mrs. Tiffany Coleman, Mr. Craig Garabedian, and Mrs. Tu Caros, please take your places. And graduates, you may please line up. For everyone else, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So audience, as we announce the class of 2025, please be aware of your cheering to allow each graduate's name to be heard.
Yeah, I know, nobody heard this. Yeah, like, okay. If we had to get up and run, we'd be in trouble. We'd be like hey, you're going the wrong way. No. You're ready, everybody else.
Let's go. You went to spot in the well, so you went way down all right.
Riley Grady Alves.
Oh, they do it out here.
Michael John Mills.
Oh, that's why the camera is right there. Okay.
Gabrielle Nicole Delaney.
Oh. They started at 5. Oh.
One, the fuck one.
Aiden Freddie Newton. Macy Corbridge. Gabriel James Larson. Caitlin Garon Alfan. Lauren May Seaver. Andrew Robert January. Annalise Claire Stemler. Icon Jem Colifont. Liberty Morgan Zamudio. Dana Melina Fuentes Martinez. Cooper Jackson Collins Swain.
Cody Sitishai Junjaron.
Apollo James Stavala.
Jocelyn Alyssa Jackson.
Cole Robert Walker.
Lola Vera Caravan.
James Anthony Tobacco.
Ashley Renee Borscht.
Olivia Rose Sparks.
Aiden John McConna Bastic.
Olivia Nicole Soto.
Fatima Abdul Jabbar.
Annie Sybil Mason.
Angela Pavlovna Gladish.
Aaron Matthias Moe.
Timbaraka Karanja.
Benjamin Mackay Tanhoko.
Parker Lee Hodge.
Megan Elise Thornton.
Matthias Stone Colson.
Danica Liliana Tran.
What? No.
Austin James Bacon.
Devin Michael Pringle.
Austin Britton.
David Edward Winston.
Benjamin James Anderson.
Sandun Pansilu Warsawatana.
Kirill Dybov.
Tyler Gunhild Renault.
Trevor Gregory Calvas.
Aaron Clark Millsap.
Mohammed Abo Akir Mo.
Jacob Paul Nearson.
Ahmed Ali Al-Rashid.
James Prescott Patterson.
Olivia Marie Berry.
Zaya Jordan Santos.
Abigail Elaine Bustos.
Michael Grant McDonough.
Braxton Lee Garcia.
Vadim Raphael Michaelitz.
Ken Giorgio Miras Irving.
Caleb James Ward.
Jonathan Manuel Campos Guerra.
Samuel Jean Riggs.
Abigail Naomi Haycock.
I can't give up.
Nicholas Mitchell Bailey.
Vivian Natalie